Hello everybody and welcome back to my vlog. This is my Paris vlog day 1. We're on the Eurostar already and this is what it looks like. It's a 3-hour ride to Paris. Okay, we just arrived in Belgium. So I can officially say I went to Belgium. To get to Paris, you have to cross through Belgium and then you get to France. How exciting! Alright guys, so here I'm recording what you can see outside of the windows in the mini cafe area. It's called the Eurostar Cafe and the prices are very reasonable. As you can see here, the menu, they have a lot of sweet treats, coffees, espressos and all that. And this is an area where you can like meet fellow travelers and like just talk to random people. Cappuccino, croissant. First croissant.
By train from Nepal.
Super good. Flaming hot. And where are these? Amsterdam, Netherlands. It tastes like ketchup. Welcome to Paris, everybody! We finally arrived to Paris after a 3-hour train ride in the Eurostar. This is what it looks like from the outside, their train station. What a sight to see. We're in Paris! This is one of the rooms. Super pretty. And it has a little curtain and a window. And then this is the little balcony. Now we're on our way to Versailles and literally we pass by the Arc de Triomphe every single time we leave our Airbnb. It was so nice. And as you can see here, this is the outside, the very entrance of the Palace of Versailles where Marie Antoinette and King Louis lived. And it's just a very long way to get there. We got dropped off in the front by the Uber, and as you can see, there's a lot of people going to the main entrance. We pre-booked for this site and it was a good amount of money, but it was very well worth it because it included the Paris tour, self-guided tour, and the gardens. So once you pass that gate of admission tickets, you still have to walk more. And this is basically already the inside. And once you're in there, there is a lot of announcements saying to take care of your belongings because there's pickpockets even inside the palace. As you can see there, it's us entering and it's just a huge amount of people. Everywhere you're walking, you see many big groups with like the tour guides with them, or you hear a lot of different languages being spoken. It's just a very cultural shock experience, but in a good way because you get to experience a lot of cultures all in one room, seeing all these amazing historical items that you get to see and experience all of these things that people from the past were able to use, like their shoes, the wardrobe, the rooms. It's just so crazy. And in there, it feels like there's no AC, like all the windows are open, but this is like one of the main entrances. And there are some parts where you feel very stuffy, very crowded. Just to show y'all, this is a church that was inside of the Palace of Versailles. It's huge, and they have beautiful, intricate paintings at the very top ceilings. And you just feel like you're in the Sistine Chapel, but you're not. This is another just amazing artwork that has been produced by many artists from back in the day, where no phones, just vibes. It's just insane being able to see all of this in person. You literally feel like it's very surreal when you're experiencing this, because if the walls could talk, you would be able to know what they've seen, all the people that have gone through these passageways. It's just very insane. And throughout the palace, you have to walk through a lot of rooms that have many paintings, many historical paintings that have meaning behind them. Since we didn't have a lot of time, we tried to just, experience, take in as much as we could. But the main thing that we wanted to reach was, of course, the Hall of Mirrors, Marie Antoinette's room, and the Versailles Gardens. But yeah, you'll be able to see a lot of the paintings that I recorded here. And I think that was, I guess, a king. I'm not sure. I tried to zoom in so you guys can read who that was. But it's just a lot of historical works here. All these rooms are just, they each top each other even more. Every time I would walk to a different room, I would be so amazed, because all the artwork, all the little gold attached little pieces, I just was so in shock and in awe of how much work and detail they would put in for all of these art pieces. Like painting that ceiling, it looked like a sky. I just can't believe that I was able to see this with my own eyes, and I'm glad to be sharing this with you all, just in case if it's like too hard to ever go and see it in person. You guys can go back to this video and see all of these paintings and artwork. Now this next room, I believe, is the king's chambers. It's stated that this is one of his apartments where people would just see him sleeping and just observe him. I was trying to listen to the tour guides on what they were saying for each room, and that's something that they had mentioned, that they would just watch him in the act and also just watch him sleep and chill in his bedroom, because he was the king. And that's another piece made of marble. And now we're finally in the Hall of Mirrors. It was so beautiful, but also the mirrors are extremely old and already kind of oxidized, since it's several hundreds of years old. But it was very amazing seeing everybody in there taking pictures, making their videos. I loved it. And there's just a clip of me sending a video to my mom about the Hall of Mirrors. And this was another room that we got to. It's right by the Hall of Mirrors. And now the beautiful room of Marie Antoinette. Every room was very stuffy and stinky smelling. One, because there was a lot of people that may have not put on deodorant correctly, but two, because those rooms have, I believe some of them have the original drapes, original bedding. No matter how much you wash that, it's gonna smell. So a lot of those places smelled a lot. And this is basically the end of the tour. We made it outside to the gardens, where we had the access to the palace gardens. and it was very beautiful. They have all these flower arrangements, they have fountains, they have statues, and it's huge. Some people rent golf carts, but by the time we got there, the golf carts were not available for us to use. We had to walk everywhere. We basically would do up to 20,000 steps a day, and this was like the start of our European basically walking tour, because every museum had such a huge space to explore. Guys, right here I was walking by myself and I found a ginger squirrel. It was so cute. I've never seen a red squirrel before, so I had to record it. It just felt so magical and I felt like I was the chosen one finding it. Now it's time to walk back. We're going all the way to the front, and we passed by some military guys, and now we're going to the gift shop. And here I recorded just the outside of the gift shop. Everybody's out there just chilling, trying to relax. We took a train back to the city because Versailles is a different city from Paris, and it was an experience. We stopped at a random city. I'm not sure what city it was, and then we had to buy another ticket to get to Paris. So that was interesting, but it's just a very traveler thing to do, learning how to use the transit system. And once we arrived to Paris, we got an Uber back to our Airbnb, and we passed by the Arc de Triomphe again, and we headed on over to have some dinner before going to see the Eiffel Tower at Carete. So you guys will see those clips up next. Guys, if you haven't seen this is very viral on TikTok, and this is like basically whipped cream and you put it inside the chocolate because the chocolate is very strong. This carrete was super close to the Eiffel Tower viewing area, so we were able to walk over to it. It was so many people. It was very crowded. A lot of people were trying to sell things to you, but here you will see a beautiful experience that we got to see in person. Now to close off this vlog, I'm showing y'all a selfie video of me seeing the Eiffel Tower. It's just a magical experience that everyone should go who has the opportunity. Go and see it for yourself. You won't regret it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.